So you owned the pub in Drummin one time?
Yes.
Your family did, yeah.
The pub in Drummin goes back to William Kelly,
Yeah.
who was a great-great-granduncle of my own. My own great-grandfather, James Kelly, applied for a licence in Drummin to open a pub sometime around the 1870s. The reason he opened it because he had a shebeen prior to that, just at Drummin Bridge, and it was the first pub was there. It was unofficial. The boys came in there and they had a few drinks, and then there was a dispute between the two brothers, and eventually William Kelly of his brother applied for a licence to open a pub, and he did so. And just further back in Drummin, there's an old place called Taylor's House, and that was another shebeen. And the amazing thing about that, I got that painted by Veronica Bollet of Letchibrocky. She's a wonderful lady of the Irish Academy, and she did a painting of that for me, and it now hangs in my cousin's house in Valencia, in Spain. He wanted something to connect with his grandfather. He was getting married. I was at the wedding in Spain. And I said, okay, I'll get you something from Drummin. So I got Veronica to paint the shebeen in Drummin, and that is now hanging in his house in private place in Valencia, Spain.
So who had it next then? Who owned the pub after the Kellys then?
It came right down through the Kelly family. This man, William Kelly, had a daughter called Anne.
Yeah.
And Anne married a man called Pat Toole. And so it was Toole's pub then for a number of years. Then they had another daughter called Bridget, and she was married twice. She was married. They liked the policemen, the old RIC in those days, because they had jobs, and it was a little bit up on everybody else. There was all police barracks in Drummin. Kelmore and Drum burned down during the troubled times, and she married first, and he was a policeman, and the second time she married John McKeown. He was from Leitrim, and that was during the time 1922-23 when the Irish police was set up. So the name changed to McKeown's then, and it remained McKeown up until 1950-60, when McKeown's daughter, Sheila McKeown, my cousin, married Martin Conway from Ballycroy. They had it up until the 1970s. Martin Conway had ill health, and he ran this pub here in the Railway Hotel in Westport for a number of years. They sold the pub to a fellow called Bill Chambers in Newport, a bit of a gas character. Bill had it for 5 years, and Bill was out to make a bit of money, and he sold it on then to John Bresman, who was from Kilcommon Bay, where the Humbert came in, and John had made his money in England. He came back, himself and his wife and family. They bought the pub in 1985, I think it was, and the pub remained in their hands up until about 10 years ago, when John was getting on in life, and then he sold it to a local man again, Michael Heratys, who also came back from England with a stack of money, and Mike can have the pub today. So I have the history of that pub right down to the present day.
You have it right down to the you've nailed it.